Long before history was written, the wind-swept plains of Salisbury held secrets in the silent land, awaiting a monument that would defy time. As dawn broke through the mist, the first stones rose from the earth, shadowy builders shaping a vision for the ages. These towering sarsen stones stood long before the pyramids. Every weathered crack carries a whisper from a forgotten world. A people with no written language crafted wonders by hand, shaping stone, tending fires, unknowingly carving their place in history. Across the centuries, knights, scholars, and explorers came seeking answers in Stonehenge's unchanging circle. How were stones weighing tons moved? Through mud, ropes, and sheer human will, driven by a purpose we still don't fully understand. Was it a temple, a solar calendar, a place of ceremony? Ancient priests watched the heavens align with the stones. Today, Stonehenge remains, a silent, glowing window into humanity's earliest genius, shining beneath the rising sun. Across the wide Salisbury Plain, morning fog drifts over silent fields, land that still carries echoes of an ancient world. These ancient burial mounds mark where early people honored their dead, leaving offerings on sacred ground. Before the stones rose, builders carved a deep circular ditch, measuring the land with surprising skill and precision. Nearby, great wooden circles once stood. Massive timber posts formed structures built for ritual and gathering. At summer solstice, the rising sun shines perfectly through the stones, a moment ancient observers watched in awe. In winter, the setting sun aligns the opposite way, turning Stonehenge into a giant seasonal calendar. Its creators tracked stars and shadows, leaving behind markings that reveal advanced astronomical knowledge. Today, Stonehenge's perfect geometry shows that every stone and every line was placed with purpose and meaning. Medieval legends claimed giants and Merlin built Stonehenge, filling ancient manuscripts with magical tales of impossible power. Today, archaeology replaces myth. Careful digs reveal real tools, bones, and clues to the people who built it. The first stage began in 3000 BCE, when workers carved a huge circular ditch using simple antler picks and wooden shovels. Nearby, Neolithic villages thrived, people shaping tools and living everyday lives around the future monument. Coordinated teams hauled massive stones on sledges, pulling together under the direction of skilled leaders. DNA research traces these builders to early farmers who migrated from Anatolia across Europe into ancient Britain. They brought farming, cattle, pottery, and new traditions, changing the land and shaping the culture of early Britain. Over generations, Stonehenge evolved, wood, bluestones, then sarsens, rising slowly through centuries of human dedication. Stonehenge is built from two kinds of stones, huge sarsens on the outer ring and smaller bluestones inside. Neolithic builders shaped the massive sarsens with wooden mallets and stone hammers, a task requiring extraordinary strength and skill. To move them 20 miles, teams pulled the stones on sledges, guiding ropes and logs with coordinated effort and rhythmic chants. The bluestones came from the distant Preseli Hills in Wales, their journey and origin adding mystery to the monument. Some stones traveled nearly 150 miles across forests, rivers, and plains, a monumental feat of endurance and teamwork. One theory suggests wooden rollers and plant fiber ropes were used, moving each stone methodically toward its place. Another idea is that bluestones floated on rafts along rivers, using ancient waterways as clever transport routes. Whether by land or river, through dragging, rolling, or rafting, Stonehenge stands today as a triumph of human skill, determination, and collaboration. Neolithic craftsmen strike massive stones with hammerstones, shaping each block with care and precision. They smooth surfaces with sand and water, turning rough rock into precise building blocks for construction. Mortise and tenon joints are carved, a clever system to secure lintels atop the upright stones. Test setups ensure every joint fits perfectly before full-scale assembly begins. Earth ramps are built, reinforced with logs, allowing teams to lift massive stones with coordinated effort. Ropes and wooden frames help workers raise each towering stone upright, a feat of strength and teamwork. Lintels are dragged into place and locked precisely atop uprights, completing the circle with perfect alignment. Over centuries, generations of builders create Stonehenge, a monument of human ingenuity, patience, and vision. Stonehenge stands within a vast, sacred landscape where early people traverse misty plains. In Neolithic houses, families grind grain, shape tools, living alongside the monument under construction. Wooden circles host ritual workers preparing ceremonial spaces, hinting at the spiritual life surrounding Stonehenge. Durrington Walls thrives as a bustling settlement, with hundreds building, cooking, and maintaining homes for the sacred site. At night, feasts and celebrations bring the community together, honoring life with music, dance, and shared ritual. Processions move along ceremonial pathways, carrying torches and offerings toward Stonehenge in sacred rhythmic journeys. Evening rituals honor the dead, as priests place remains into cremation pits, merging life and mortality in the sacred landscape. Stonehenge endures at the center of life and death, where generations lived, celebrated, mourned, and left their mark on history. Stonehenge rises through mist and clouds, a mysterious monument that has puzzled generations, its purpose hidden in the ages. At sunrise, light streams through the heel stone, suggesting the monument may have served as a temple honoring the sun. Farmers observe the stones to guide planting and harvest, using Stonehenge as a giant, precise agricultural calendar. Priests and astronomers mark the stars and moon, turning Stonehenge into a sacred observatory for celestial cycles. Lunar phases and eclipses are carefully tracked, showing an understanding of the heavens far ahead of its time. The blue stones are believed to hold healing powers, drawing the sick and weary to touch and seek relief. Near the stones, camps host pilgrims and healers, a human-centered ritual blending medicine, hope, and reverence. Stonehenge served many roles: temple, observatory, calendar, and healing site. A timeless monument uniting people across centuries. Modern technology uncovers Stonehenge's secrets, using ground-penetrating radar and 3D scanning to explore beneath the soil. These scans reveal ancient pits, roads, showing a vast ceremonial landscape across the plains. Stonehenge was part of a network of stone circles, wooden structures, and earthworks, connecting distant communities. Villagers gathered here, guiding stones, exchanging goods, and collaborating to create a shared sacred space. Today, visitors walk among the stones, connecting with history as sunlight illuminates the ancient circle. From Neolithic builders to modern observers, Stonehenge stands as a testament to human ingenuity and vision. This monument invites reflection, curiosity, and awe at the mysteries of the past. A timeless invitation to explore, wonder, and connect with human history.